Well, hello, hope you're doing good today. Welcome to intermediate guitar video number 6. In this video, we're going to cover economy picking and just talk a little bit about what happens when you use odd groupings per string as far as your picking hand, what to expect. First, we'll start with economy picking. What that means is when you take, say, an odd group of 3, you've got down, up, down. Now you can change strings with an up. A lot of people don't like to do that. It's uncomfortable and it's kind of it's a bigger distance to cross with this hand. You know, you kind of scoop over and then pull back up. So then what you would want to do instead is down, up, down, down. Put a little tiny sweep in there between the 2 strings, then you get this. It's a lot smoother. It feels nice. Your hand doesn't have to like back and forth over stuff. It's really comfortable. So that's economy picking. Doesn't really take long to explain. Just when you have an odd group, even say a group of 5. Now this group of 5 is a little weird because you switch leading fingers on this hand too. Check this out. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's weird because you've got one set that starts up, goes back down, then your next set will start down, go back up. Set 2, right? It's like that. God, I can't even do it right. So in that case, you would again economy pick between the strings. Now also what's interesting about these odd groupings is when you pick and descend on a scale, for example, you almost want to flip your picking. You want to lead with an up, or at least I do. I think it's more comfortable to lead with an up. So then you've got up, down, up, up. A reverse baby sweep. And you can also, if you want, we'll take a step into a different direction for a second. You can just circumvent all that and you can legato and get a real killer sound too. So that's another option. It depends on what you want to hear. Some dudes like Alan Holdsworth legato play like everything. I'm more of a fan of a mixture of both. I like some legato, I like some picking. The picking just, it's more assertive, depending on what you're trying to, what story you're trying to tell with your melody or whatever. I feel like picking something is more assertive. Legato is more pretty, I guess, in my head. Like when you're painting a canvas of music, that's kind of how I think of it, is like, okay, this thing's more pretty, this thing's more assertive and raw, I guess. Now when you take those odd groupings, say you do 3 notes per string, but you're only going to use 2 strings. Now you got that first set, I economy picked, but now the next set, I lead with an up back to that other string, and then from there, it's just alternate picking. Now, I didn't do that on purpose. That's just what my hand naturally started doing, and I thought about it later, and I was like, I only economy picked that first time. And then I lead with ups on that lower string. And that feels comfortable for me. It may feel comfortable for you to reassert that down every time you go to the lower string. It may feel more comfortable. You may also hit a point where you just feel like you're not building speed and you just drop it and you play legato. I can play a lot of stuff quicker with legato. Can't land it, I can play it. Anyhow, so I'm not always awesome. Like awesome like 3% of the time. So that's economy picking and kind of what to expect when you use these odd groupings as far as this hand, what's going to happen. You already know with your left hand, it's just got to hit the notes, you know, you can't like cross your fingers over or anything weird. But this hand ends up doing some strange things. And sometimes you don't even realize what strange thing you were doing until you go back and reevaluate. And then it's like, oh, I never would have thought to practice it that way, but my hands just naturally went, hey, this makes sense, and it, you know, did it that way, whatever way that is. So there you go. There's a couple more tools to throw in the toolkit. Have a wonderful day. You're going to do awesome. Thanks for watching.